Hey everyone, and welcome to my review of my Epiphone slash Rosso Corsa Les Paul that I have here in my hands. So just before I start off the review, I want to let you guys all know that I've had this guitar for about a year and a couple of months now. I got it in May of 2015, so it's not a brand new guitar, so don't expect a brand new out of the box review. This is a review after playing it for a long time, and just to start off, after playing it for such a long time, a year and almost a half, I love this guitar, and it's definitely my favourite guitar that I've ever owned, and maybe that I probably ever will own in the near future until I get a proper Gibson. So what a lot of you are probably here on this video to know is the price of this Epiphone worth it, or should you just get the Gibson version or a Gibson alternative of a regular Les Paul and maybe put the slash pickups in it? So my immediate opinion would be to just go with this guitar. The price that I picked it up for at retail was £599 English, and I'd definitely say that was worth it for this Les Paul. It is on the higher end of the Epiphone range and almost going into the Gibson territory, but there are a lot of Gibsons that are at the lower end of the Gibson price range that are nowhere near as good as this guitar here. So although it is expensive for an Epiphone, you definitely get the quality of a top end Epiphone, and I would even say that this guitar is better than a lot of Gibsons that you can get for a similar or even upwards of £1,000 in price. Now, a big reason for the slightly higher price on this guitar is that it has a lot of high-end features that you might even expect to find on a Gibson and not even find on an Epiphone. The first one, and the main one that you'll notice the biggest sound difference, is the pickups that you can see here. So this guitar comes with the Slash Alnico 2 Pro humbuckers, which are specially designed humbuckers from Seymour Duncan to sound exactly like the Appetite for Destruction guitar pickups that Slash used for that record. Now, these pickups themselves cost a lot of money, and just to install them on a regular Epiphone would probably bring the price of that Epiphone above this guitar. So I would say that just for the pickups alone, this guitar is definitely worth it, and then let alone with the stunning body that you get with it. I'd definitely say that the best part about this body is the colour of it. You get an amazing flame top, if you can see that in the light there. It's a really nice flame, and it's such a unique colour, and it's based off of one of Slash's favourite guitars, his own Rosso Corsa, and the colour just matches it absolutely perfectly. The finish is really nice on the top, there are no flaws in it. Mine's a bit dirty with handprints, but that's just because I play it so much. And you also get this binding on the outside of the body and the neck, which is usually a feature of high-end Epiphones, or most of the time Gibsons, you don't really find that on Epiphones, which is another reason why it's a bit more expensive, but it's definitely something that is nice and really makes it better to play. Another nice little Slash signature feature, because I'm sure most people who are buying this guitar are going to be fans of Slash in some way. Most people who buy it aren't just going to be buying it for their first Epiphone, because it's not really a beginner's guitar, it's more of a specialised signature type of guitar, because it's built to really sound like Slash, and trust me, it does. So another feature you get if you are a Slash fan is on the headstock key you get Slash's logo, and that really ties it all together and gives it that Slash feel, which I really love about this guitar. When I've looked up this guitar on YouTube especially, a lot of people ask about the weight and the neck and just generally about the body. The guitar itself isn't too heavy, but it definitely feels like a proper Epiphone or Gibson. It's not light and it doesn't feel cheaply made or cheap at all. It feels just quite a perfect weight. I'd say it's about 13 to 15 pounds in weight. And the neck is really nice as well. It's not a thin neck like you'd see on some Epiphones. It's a really nice kind of, it's not too thick. I'd say it's in the medium range, and it's built how Slash plays his guitar. So again, if you're a Slash fan and you're looking to play like Slash, it's really good for that, because it's built just how his hands fit around his guitar. The only thing I didn't like about this guitar being a Slash signature guitar is that it came with D'Addario strings, I think, and as I'm sure most of you know, Slash uses Ernie ball strings, so as soon as I got this I switched it out for some Ernie balls, and it definitely makes it sound a lot more like Slash is playing when you're playing some of the Appetite stuff. Another thing I didn't actually know but was really good about this when I got it, and I was really happy, is that this guitar actually comes with a specialised hard case, and it has Slash's logo on the front of the hard case, and then it's just a regular Epiphone hard case. But it's not what you would normally see with an Epiphone, or maybe some of the other Slash Epiphone range products where you get just a simple gig bag. You actually get a full-on hard case, and it comes with a little pouch to keep your picks in and your leads. And you also get a little Epiphone poster and some strap blocks that are really useful to go on your straps there. So I hope I could give you some information about this guitar, and I'll definitely say that if you have the budget for it, I would probably invest in this guitar, because I would probably pick this over some of the low-end Gibsons. And if you're just going for the Gibsons because you don't want to buy an Epiphone because you've heard they're cheap or whatever, I'd definitely do a bit more research into it, because it's definitely not a cheap guitar. And if you want to sound like Slash, it really nails that Appetite for Destruction tone, but you can also get some really nice bluesy tones and even metal tones if you want. But obviously the pickups are built to sound like Slash, so that's what you're going to get from this guitar. Hopefully from the clips that I've inserted through this video, you've seen some of the playing and that it really does get that Slash tone. Now, I would say that it's best played for a Marshall amp. I'm using the Marshall DSL 40C, which is a really affordable Marshall that sounds really good for Slash's playing, because I'm all about Slash playing, so that's what I try to achieve. I try to get his tone. But if you're looking to do that, I'd definitely say get a decent Marshall tube amp, because that'll really give you Slash's tone. So yeah guys, thank you all for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you like this review, and like the video if you want to see more reviews like it, because I'm probably going to be reviewing my Marshall amp that's down there in the corner if this video gets enough likes and you guys want to see more of this type of video. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.